hard and loud. Call, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s. Fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Set to kick off. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And off we go from Santa Clara. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets up past the 35.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll motion a tight end right. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, Richardson moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. It's his third touchdown catch this year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right at the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
49ers, nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get forward for a couple. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, break. Unlock line, Cowboy 80.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Hey, check that. Ready?
They hand it to Gibbs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. Second down and 3.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Steady.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Richardson. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Take it. Yellow.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 32.
We are through one. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Over here. 18. Watch out. 21.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Outside.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's in. What a try. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. Misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year, and the score stays right where it is.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Alert. Come on. Come on. Check. Bronco 80.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
9. Ready.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Ready.
Now Richardson, flush to his right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
If you look at the best quarterbacks in the league, Mike, it's their ability to throw the ball outside the pocket, on the run, off platform, and still have the accuracy that they would have, say they were in the pocket with their feet set. So much of the NFL game has become these 2nd-level throws on the move, and this time they just can't quite connect, but he's got an open man downfield. He'll hit him the next time.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got Laporta open on the left side. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Detroit.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's Richardson. In trouble, and down he goes. Fred Warner in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down. Nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Richardson. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 9.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. He's got it! And he'll be brought down after that big game, but the marker is down. This one probably coming back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Pass the 50, pass the 60. Warriors, 70.
Richardson to throw. Rolling right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Watch out!
Back to throw. Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. 11, 18, watch out.
Here's McCaffrey. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tyleek Williams is there on the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Outside. Yellow. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Third down and 3.
Outside. Final outside. Yellow. Yellow.
To throw, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set. Final rounds up. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Gordon Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers are in the lead by the score of 13-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Richardson. Down the field, he's got Seabrass. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 7. Let's go. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready?
A second down throw for Richardson. He's going to look downfield once again. Well, cover of the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain on the play.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a lead. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down and 9.
Outside. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
A gain of 7.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
At their own 24-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco, let's go now. Ready.
On the handoff, this is good. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Brings up second.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. It's caught by the tight end, Laporta. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Richardson. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Okay, break. Ready.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Now Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready.
Richardson going to look to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big gain.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
65.
Here's Richardson. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
First and 10. Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Get set, get set. Up.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll work forward for a couple. Damone Clark there to get him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Up, Yellow. Watch out! Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Get set, get set. Up.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11.
Yellow. Outside. Watch out!
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Yellow.
On third down, it's Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Niners 19, Lions 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready up. Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. His throw, left side, for Slaw. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Set. 19.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready, set.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing is Richardson. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
And the Lions 1st down.
1st and 10.
Go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Richardson to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Ready,
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On the ready.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. First and 10 for Purdy. Quick throw out wide. It's caught to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
On the 6. Get it. Cowboy 80.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Here we go. Here we go. County Lions.
Ready. Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
2nd down throw for Richardson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Back up.
From the gun, Richardson. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
While he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, He's just attacking it and breaking it up.
70 Timberwolves.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short game. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Get set, get set. 22. Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Over here, over here. Get set, get set.
Now it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 7.
Yellow. Outside. Right around outside. Yellow. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Get set.
It's third down.
What's up? Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Well, third and 19, no problem. They pick it up on third and long.
First down and 10 yards to go.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
18! What's up? Right there.
Purdy using the compact. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 11-yard line.
Eleven. Get set. 18!
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
Outside. 18! What's up? Yellow.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Lions 14. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Stephanie! 19 Charger! Warrior 70! Mustang 19! 60 Maverick! Scoop!
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
There we go!
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And it's caught by Teslam. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our